Hey friends, thanks once again for tuning into the TCS Digital Connect. We hope you're finding our podcast series useful and informative.
Dear listeners, welcome to another episode of TCS Digital Connect. We are back with another episode of special career series of TCS Digital Connect. Today we have Mr. Shakti Nandan with us, who looks after campus recruitment for Mumbai, MP and Goa region. He has been associated with Mumbai campus for 3 seasons and knows his region in and out. Welcome Shakti to TCS Digital Connect.
Thanks, Nishan.
Starting off our discussion, Shakti. So, as we all are living in this extraordinary times, a lot of things have changed for us also. So, we have gone completely digital in our interview process. So, how that change has affected our campus teams?
Okay, so first of all, I would just want to appreciate you having me here and giving me the opportunity to interact with the students via this podcast. I think to your question, a lot has changed in the past few months due to this pandemic, and campus hiring is no exception. The entire gamut of things, starting from pre-placement talks to interviews that used to happen physically earlier, is now happening virtually. What that means is that campus teams are not traveling to colleges anymore. Panels are not traveling anywhere to interview students. And on a lighter note, we do not have to now arrange for tables, chairs, and food as well for anyone. So this virtual medium has one very positive thing for sure. It has definitely helped us increase our reach and given a better and more approachable flavor to the entire campus hiring process.
So, that's a really interesting insight you gave to me. So, coming to my next question, earlier the students were supposed to travel to our offices and interview location. So, this digital interview process has proven to be a cost and time efficient from students' perspective. So, what is your point of view on that?
So, Nishant, I think this process has indeed uh, helped, you know, cut cost and cut that time that was taken earlier for travel and other, you know, uh, additional processes, additional things that were there. We can now use that time more productively. Students do not have to travel anymore, and it makes the process more, more seamless.
So, taking our discussion towards student perspective, so most of the students want to know so what sort of expectations panels have from them. So, can you just tell us about what panels expect from the students when they are giving interviews on these digital mediums like MS Teams or Google Meet or any digital medium?
Okay, so I think the generic expectation of the panels remain the same, be it physical or be it virtual interviews. However, uh, what it means is that students should be prepared for the interviews in terms of subject knowledge and that attitude to learn. With this digital medium, however, panels also expect the students to be a bit tech savvy and being able to resolve any challenges or issues that they might face during the interview process. So these issues might range from internet based challenges or infrastructure related challenges like audio or video. So that is one of the expectations that panels have now because of this digital media.
So the audience listening to this podcast, I think they should make a note of it. What Shakti just suggested, that students who would be giving the interviews, they should be tech savvy and they need to solve their problems on their own, because on ground earlier teams used to be there, they used to resolve their problems, but the issues which would be coming related to internet based and infrastructure based, so they need to resolve from that. So I think they should note of it. Thank you, Shakti, for this. And any important checklist you would like to suggest to students before their interview process in terms of preparation of soft skills related to through these virtual mediums?
Thanks, Nishant. I think this is a very important and pertinent question for students. And I would like to share a few tips, point wise. So the first point is, even though this is a video or virtual interview process, The students should dress professionally as they used to do during the physical interviews. The students should make sure that they are in a closed room and nobody is there to disturb them. They should also make sure to turn off all the pop-ups that might come on a computer or a mobile screen, so that it does not derail their thoughts. Now, the third important thing is to have a neutral background and with proper lighting. Otherwise, the video aspect of the interview process gets difficult. So, for example, if a candidate can use their walls at their home as a background, it gives a better aesthetics to it. One suggestion, though, students should not use a virtual background during the interview process. That is, from my personal view, is a strict no-no. The fourth point I would want to highlight is that students should make sure that they have or they are using an earphone during the interview process, as it would help them or ease this whole audio experience that they would have. They should also make sure that the camera and the mic is working properly. The fifth point that I would like to highlight is that the students should look into the camera directly while speaking to the panels, as it is the closest to what could be a eye-to-eye contact during a physical interview process. Now, the last and most important thing is to familiarize with the tool that is being used for the interview process. The students should see how the login works, how the audio and video gets connected, and at times there is an option of connect audio and call also, which can be used as a backup. So all the features of that particular tool should be explored by the students so that it helps them take the interview process more smoothly and seamlessly.
Thanks, Shakti, for sharing these interesting advice and points. I think the students in the audience definitely they will make note of it, and they will look into those points which you have just shared, and will follow these points when they are coming for the interview process. So, Shakti, lastly, any advice you would like to give to students who would be preparing for interviews? What basic approach they should follow during the interview process?
Nishant, I think the most important advice for any interview is practice. It remains the same here as well. So several video calling platforms let you record your meetings these days. So you can when I say you, students can use this to polish their interviewing skills. They can record their story, record their interviews, a mock interview, and then go for an interview process. They can study these recordings to help scrub out any nervous takes, stammers, or any other issues that might be related to their delivery. So, as they say, practice makes it perfect. I think this applies here as well. So, that is my last advice to students who would be appearing for this digital interview process. And the final thing that I would want to say is all the best to them.
Thanks, Shakti, for these valuable advice to students. I think a lot of them would follow these advice given by you and will come out with flying colors. Thank you, Shakti, for giving your time for this TCS Digital Connect podcast.
Thanks, Nishan.
Thank you, friends, for tuning into the TCS Digital Connect. Eager for the next episode? Well, stay safe and stay connected at Campus Commune for more.